What if the very thing blocking your success right now could become the catalyst for your greatest breakthrough? That sounds impossible, doesn't it? But here's the truth. Every mental block you face is actually a disguised opportunity waiting to be unlocked. You know that feeling when you're stuck, when your mind hits a wall, and suddenly everything feels impossible. Maybe it's fear telling you you're not ready. Maybe it's doubt whispering you're not good enough. Or perhaps it's that voice saying you've already failed before, so why try again? These mental blocks feel solid, real, and insurmountable. But they're not walls. They're doors you haven't learned to open yet. Let's talk about what's really happening when you hit a mental block. Your brain is designed to protect you from danger and discomfort. It creates these barriers as safety mechanisms. But here's the problem. Your brain can't tell the difference between actual danger and the discomfort of growth. So it treats your big presentation, your new business idea, or your personal goal like a physical threat. Understanding this changes everything. Once you realize your mental blocks aren't truths, but protective illusions, you can start dismantling them. The first strategy for turning blocks into breakthroughs is recognition and reframing. You need to identify your mental block clearly and then consciously reframe it. When you catch yourself thinking, "I can't do this," pause. Ask yourself, what evidence supports this belief? Most times, you'll find it's based on fear, not facts. Then reframe it. Change "I can't do this" to "I haven't learned how to do this yet." That simple word, yet, transforms everything. It shifts you from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. A study from Stanford University found that people who believe abilities can be developed achieve significantly more than those who think talents are fixed. That's the power of reframing. Take Sarah, a graphic designer who believed she couldn't speak publicly. Every time a presentation opportunity arose, panic set in. She reframed her block. Instead of "I'm terrible at public speaking," she told herself, "I'm developing my speaking skills." Within 6 months, she was leading team meetings confidently. The block became her breakthrough. The second strategy is breaking down the barrier into smaller pieces. Mental blocks feel overwhelming because we see them as one giant obstacle. But every wall is made of individual bricks. When you face a mental block, ask yourself, what's the smallest action I can take right now? If you're blocked about starting a business, don't focus on the entire business plan. Focus on researching one competitor today. Tomorrow, outline one service you'll offer. These micro actions create momentum. Momentum dissolves mental blocks faster than anything else. Think of it like this. A massive boulder seems impossible to move, but if you chip away one small piece daily, eventually you've carved a path right through it. Research shows that people who break goals into smaller milestones are 42% more likely to achieve them. Each small win rewires your brain, proving the block isn't as solid as you thought. The third strategy involves leveraging your past victories. You've overcome obstacles before, even if you don't remember them. Your mental block wants you to forget your strength. Don't let it. Create what I call a breakthrough journal. Write down every challenge you've conquered, no matter how small. Failed a test, but studied harder and passed the next one. Write it down. Had a difficult conversation you were dreading. Write it down. Lost a job, but found a better one. Write it down. When you hit a mental block, review this journal. It reminds you that obstacles are temporary, and you have a proven track record of overcoming them. This isn't just feel-good advice. Neuroscience confirms that recalling past successes activates the same brain regions associated with confidence and motivation. You're literally rewiring your neural pathways to associate challenges with eventual triumph. The fourth strategy is seeking perspective through connection. Mental blocks thrive in isolation. When you're alone with your thoughts, blocks seem insurmountable. But when you share them with trusted friends, mentors, or communities, something magical happens. Others can see solutions you can't because they're not trapped in your thought patterns. Find someone who's overcome a similar challenge. Ask them how they did it. Join groups focused on your area of growth. When you realize thousands of others have faced and conquered the same mental block, it loses its power over you. A Harvard study spanning 75 years found that strong relationships are the biggest predictor of happiness and success. Connection doesn't just feel good. It actively dismantles the mental barriers holding you back. Remember, asking for help isn't weakness. It's strategic intelligence. The fifth strategy is embracing discomfort as a compass. Here's a powerful truth. Your mental blocks usually appear right at the edge of your comfort zone. That means they're actually pointing you toward your greatest growth opportunities. Instead of avoiding discomfort, start moving toward it intentionally. When you feel that resistance, that tightness in your chest, that voice saying turn back, recognize it as a signal. This is where transformation happens. Elite athletes call this the growth zone. It's uncomfortable, but not overwhelming. Push yourself into this zone regularly. Take one action daily that makes you slightly uncomfortable. Over time, your comfort zone expands, and what once felt like an impenetrable block becomes just another step forward. As the saying goes, everything you want is on the other side of fear. Now let's address the elephant in the room. What happens when you try these strategies and still feel stuck? Setbacks are part of the process. They're not failures. They're feedback. When a strategy doesn't work immediately, you're gathering valuable information about what to try next. Thomas Edison famously said he didn't fail at inventing the light bulb. He just found 10,000 ways that didn't work. Each attempt brought him closer to breakthrough. Adopt this mindset. Every time you face a setback, ask yourself, what did I learn? How can I adjust my approach? This transforms frustration into curiosity and keeps you moving forward. The real secret to converting mental blocks into breakthroughs is understanding that obstacles aren't interruptions to your journey. They are the journey. Every successful person you admire has faced crushing mental blocks. The difference isn't that they never struggled. It's that they learned to see struggles differently. They developed the skill of transformation. And here's the empowering truth. This is a skill, not a talent. You can develop it starting right now. So here's your call to action. Identify one mental block you're facing today. Just one. Write it down. Now apply the first strategy. Reframe it with the word yet. Then break it into the smallest possible action you can take in the next 24 hours. Not next week. Not when you feel ready. Tomorrow. Take that micro action. Feel the momentum build. Remember your past victories. Reach out to one person for perspective. Move toward the discomfort instead of away from it. You have everything you need right now to begin this transformation. Your mental blocks aren't your enemies. They're your greatest teachers disguised as obstacles. Every breakthrough you'll ever experience starts with a block you decided to push through. So stop waiting for the path to clear. Start turning your obstacles into stepping stones. Your breakthrough is waiting on the other side of that block, and you're more than ready to claim it. Transform your blocks. Transform your life. The power has always been yours.